Could you say that again?
Is like English.
You want to be better at English? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Oh, could you say it in a complete sentence? So, for example, you could say, my goal in the future is to be better at English.
My goal point is the like English.
Very good. Good job. You kind of cut out in the middle, but I trust that you did very good. Sophia, what are some of your goals in the future?
My goal in the future is to be a teacher.
Oh, you want to be a teacher. I love teachers. That's a really good goal and a really good answer. Thank you, Sophia.
Thank you.
So for this week's lesson, we're going over grammar rules. So we're going over past, present, and the future tenses of verbs. So first, we have simple past tense. Simple past tense is used to talk about events that have already happened. To speak or write in the past tense, we change the tense of the verb. So, what is a verb? A verb is an action word like run, eat, sleep, or hit. So, how do we change a verb to past tense? Well, in English, we usually add the ed ending at the end of the word / verb. For example, smack turns into smacked, and listen turns into listened. But for some words, we need to memorize their past tense separately. These are called irregular verbs. For example, swim turns into swam, and eat turns into ate. So actually, I was thinking before we get into the slide, does anybody know an example of an irregular verb that we use in English? How about Gabriel? Gabriel, can you think of an irregular verb that we use in English?
Right.
Oh, right? Yeah, I guess. We don't really have a past tense for it, do we?
Wrote.
Oh, yeah. That was a good. I was thinking like left and right. My bad. Thank you so much for your answer, Gabriel. You're way smarter than I am. How about Lucy? Can you think of any irregular verbs we use in English?
Mm, mm, come.
Yeah, came. That's a great example, Lucy. Yay. Um, Sophia, can you think of an irregular verb?
Sleep. Slept. Slept.
Yeah, that is a verb that is used in the past tense, but for irregulars, we're kind of thinking something like run and ran, where it does not have the ed ending. Could you think of another verb that is irregular?
Yes.
Go on.
Go. Gun.
Oh, yeah. go and gone. That's a great example. Thank you so much for sharing, Sophia.
Thank you.
And lastly, now. Can you think of any irregular verbs that we use in English?
Run,
Could you say that again?
run.
Yeah, exactly. Run and ran. Thank you so much for sharing, now.
So for regular verbs, you just add an ed to the ending of each verb. So for ask, it's asked. Work is worked. Call is called. And use is used. So that's pretty self-explanatory. But then there are irregular verbs, many of which you guys have already said. But to be was or were. So I was doing this, or they were doing something else. And then have would turn into had. Do turns into did. Say, said. Get, got. Make, made. Go, went. Take, took. See, saw. And come, came. So these are some irregular verbs that are common that you just need to memorize. Gabriel, could you fill in the blank for this sentence? Last summer, what to
I
Beijing?
traveled to Beijing.
Very good. Exactly. Sophia, can you fill in the blank?
Yes, today the dogs played with the ball.
Very good. Good job, Sophia. No. Can you fill in this blank?
Mike passed night for swim on the swim team last year.
What did you put for the verb? Mike, what?
Mike read
What goes in, what goes here? What is the past tense of swim?
past for swim.
Yeah, what is the past tense of swim?
Past for swim.
So for the things in these parentheses, you have to put what word you would say. For example, travel, you add an ed, so then it would be traveled. And play, you add an ed, so it would be played. So what would swim be? No, what would you put here? Mike, what on the swim team last year?
Mike Watson for swim on the swim team last year.
So, the past tense of swim is swam. So if you remember the first slide, we said swim turns into swam in past tense. So for here, we would say Mike swam on the swim team last year.
Past past Mike past tense.
So in this
Or
sentence, you don't read out, don't say past tense of swim. You have to change this verb into past tense. Does that make sense? So we're trying to change this verb to match the sentence. So instead of Mike swim, it's Mike swam on the swim team last year. Can you say that?
Mike passed swim for swim on the swim team later year.
So we don't say past tense of swim. We just say swam. So instead of saying Mike past tense of swim, we say Mike swam.
Swam.
Don't say past tense. Just say Mike swam.
Swam.
Yeah. So Mike swam on the swim team last year. Can you say that?
Swam. Team.
Yeah. Exactly.
Mike.
Sorry, continue. No, do you want to say this again?
Mike.
And then what do you say here?
Swim.
Exactly. And then
On the swim team. Later year.
this is last. Can you say last?
Last year.
Very good. Exactly. Good job, Nana. So next, we are going to use complete sentences to answer the question. Lucy, can you answer this? What did you do yesterday?
I don't.
So for example, I could say, yesterday I studied for a test. So what did you do yesterday? Lucy, what did you do yesterday? Oh, she left. Okay, Gabriel, what did you do yesterday?
I was at school for most of the daytime.
You were at school. That's very good. You used past tense very well. Thank you so much, Gabriel. Sophia, what did you eat for dinner last night?
Noodle.
I eat noodles.
Very good.
Ate.
Yeah, ate. So the past tense of eat is ate. So when you answer this question, you say, I ate noodles last night.
I ate
Noodle
last night.
Very good. Good job, Sophia. Thank you. Oh, that's the end. Okay.
Okay, so now we're doing present tense, which is hopefully the tense that you guys are the most familiar with. So, present tense is used to talk about the present, aka events happening right now. For example, I could say, I am teaching. So when we use a verb in the sentence in the present tense, we use this formula. The subject, am, is, or are verbing. So you like to add in the ing to the end of your verb. Similarly, you can also say the subject and then changed verb. So how do we change verbs? Well, you can go I and then include your verb, you, the verb, she, he, it, the verb plus the letter S, we, verb, and they, verb. So if you look down at the chart, we can see 3 examples using different tenses. For example, I am studying. So we see that we used our verb study to turn it into I am studying. The other forms that we see is I study and she studies. And you can see that we added an S. That is the same thing that happens in the next 2 rows with she is playing, we play, and he plays. Don't forget the S. And at the bottom we see they are eating, they eat, and it eats. So could you guys think of a sentence in the present tense that is using the ing or the subject am, is, are verbing form? So let's start with Sophia. Can you think of a sentence using the ing form?
No. I am watching TV now.
That's a really good sentence. Thank you so much for sharing, Sophia. Gabriel, can you think of a sentence using ing?
I am studying things about my assignment.
That's very good. Assignment is a very hard word. Thank you so much for sharing, Gabriel. Now, can you think of a sentence that is using the ing verb ending?
So, stop.
Could you say that again?
Game.
Could you say that again?
Go here. Going.
Going. That's great. Can you use it in a sentence? Now, can you use going in a sentence?
Play.
Can you use going in a sentence? For example, I am going to the store. Can you think of another sentence using the word going that you can use?
Throwing.
Throwing.
Throwing. Oh, you meant throwing. Can you use throwing in a sentence?
Throwing.
For example, if you look in the, I guess the chart that we have, you can see I am studying. He is playing. They are eating. Can you use throwing in that type of sentence?
Run.
How about we come back to now? Lucy, can you think of a sentence using the verb form ing?
Mm, I
was great, Lucy. Thank you so much for sharing. So, Nana, do you want to create a sentence like Lucy?
Rồi.
Throwing, that's a great verb. How about adding the subject and the am, is, or are to that verb?
Swimming.
So, who is swimming? Nana, who is swimming?
Rồi.
Could you repeat that?
Yeah. Running.
So, who is running?
Paul.
Paul is running. Can you repeat after me? Paul is running.
Yes.
Could you say that? Paul is.
Christina,
Huh?
Paul is running in Chinese.
What?
Paul
Oh.
is running in Chinese.
Oh.
So no.
Wait.
A subject is the person who is doing the action. So like I am running, she is running, you are running. So can you say like I am running or she is running or you are running? So you need a subject.
She's running.
Very good. So for a sentence, you need a subject and a verb. Running is the verb and she is the subject. So you have to say she is running. Does that make sense? Okay, next. So we're going to fill in these blanks. Gabriel, can you do the first one?
We can run to the school right now.
Could you repeat what you said for the blank?
We can run to the school right now.
That's a really great sentence, but you used can. Right now we're trying to practice just use the verb run. Don't add can into it. So can you use either this formula or this formula to complete the sentence?
We are running to the school right now.
Very good. Exactly. That's a really good answer. So that's basically what we have to do. So he said, we are running to the school right now. You could also say we run to the school, but you couldn't say right now. So Gabriel was very good. Very good, Gabriel. Sophia, can you do the second one?
I am swimming in the pool right now.
Very good. That's a really good sentence. Thank you, Sophia. Now, can you answer the third one?
She talking a duck.
Very good. So you said the subject, which is he, and you said the verb plus ing, which is taking. But you need am, is, or are. So do you know which one you include? Is, exactly. So then you would say he is taking a test. Can you say that? No, can you say he is taking a test?
He is taking a test.
Very good. That's how you make a sentence with that. Good job. Lucy, could you turn on your camera? Thank you. Can you do the fourth one?
They play the
Piano.
piano right now.
Very good. You use the second method. They play the piano right now. That's very good. Good job, Lucy. The other way you could say it is they are playing the piano right now. But both ways work, so good job. Gabriel, can you do the fifth one?
You are making a cake right now.
Very good. That's exactly correct. Good job. Sophia, can you do this one?
She is cheering for the other team.
Exactly. But this is cheering. Can you say cheering?
Cheering.
Yeah, good job. Do you know what to cheer means?
加油鼓掌.
Exactly. So it's like, yay, good job. That way. Okay. Nana, can you do the last one?
I'm I am calling again for my family.
Very good. It's cooking. Can you say cooking?
Cooking.
Cooking.
Okay.
Exactly. Good job. And then you didn't say this word. Can you say this word? Dinner.
Okay.
Can you say this word? Dinner.
Dinner.
Yeah, exactly. Good job. Thank you, Nana. Lucy, can you answer this question? What are you doing right now?
I have class right now.
Very good. You used the word to have, the verb to have, and you said, I have class. That's exactly correct. Thank you, Lucy. Gabriel, can you answer this question? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling tiring.
Oh, you're feeling tired. It's not tiring, it's tired. Can you say that again? I'm feeling tired.
I'm feeling tired.
Very good. Good job. Thank you, Gabriel. I think a lot of us are feeling tired. Thank you.
So now we're working on the future tense. And actually, when we were doing our discussion question, Lucy was very good with the future tense. So good job, Lucy. So the future tense is when you use the verb or use will verb. So the present tense is used to express plans or the future tense is used to express plans or actions that will happen in the future. So it's going to happen, but it has not happened yet. And the formula that we use is subject, will, verb. Most verbs stay the same when they're being used in the future tense. For example, in our chart, you can see that we're using the verb eat. So we see that the first sentence is, I will eat chips. If you do not want to eat chips, you say, I will not eat chips. The next verb that we have is attend. She will attend the party. But let's say she does not want to attend the party. Then you say, she will not attend the party. The next verb we have is be. They will be angry. But you can also say, they will not be angry. So does everybody understand the difference between will and will not? How about we have one person answer this question? So, Sophia, what is the difference between will and will not?
Will is
That
that.
will not
Will not
is not
is not that.
Yeah, so will is something that you're going to do, but will not is something that you will not do or you do not want to do. That makes sense. I don't know, that was a vulgar motion. Okay, now, can you think of a sentence that uses the future tense?
After.
A sentence?
Yes.
For example, a sentence would be, I will eat chips. Now, can you think of a sentence?
I will eat chips.
Yeah, that is a sentence using will. Can you think of another sentence using will?
I will eat chips.
Yeah, you will not eat chips. That's great. Thank you so much for sharing, Nana. It was great hearing from you. Sophia, would you like to think of a sentence that uses the verb or the future tense?
What's your question?
Pardon?
Can you think of a sentence that uses the future tense?
I will go to school next week.
I will go to school next week.
That's great. Actually, I think that was one of the sentences you said when you were talking about what you did last week. So that's really great, bringing the lesson full circle. Gabriel, can you think of a sentence using the future tense?
I will be playing game on computer this afternoon.
You will be playing games on your computer this afternoon? That's a great plan. My brother actually does that all the time. Lucy, can you think of a sentence that uses the future tense? Hey, Lucy, can you turn on your camera? Lucy, think of a sentence that uses the future tense. You actually did this a lot in the beginning of the lesson. Oh, Lucy, a sentence, please? Lucy, would you like an example? Oh. 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 Oh, she's not here. But great job using the future tense. Remember that the future tense is saying will and a verb. It's something that has not happened yet. For example, I will go to the beach next week. Right now, I'm in my room and not at the beach. But next week, I will be at the beach. Does that make sense? Thumbs up, thumbs down? Thumbs up? Okay.
Okay, so here are some more examples. I will run to the park. So later I will run, but I'm not running yet. Or you will not go to the party. He will visit his grandparents. We will leave in 1 hour. They will come to my party on Saturday. So here are some more examples, which we already had a lot. So let's go with practice. Nana, can you fill in the blank?
Talking.
Can you repeat that?
Talking.
Talking? So for this, you
Walking.
walk.
Work.
Can you say that again?
Work.
Work? So
Yes.
for this question, we are going to use this verb to wake up, and then we change it to future tense. So I'll do the first one and then you do the next one. Okay? So for this one, I would say I will wake up at 7 a.m. tomorrow. So you use will and then you add the verb, which is wake up. So I will wake up at 7 a.m. tomorrow. So Nana, can you do the second one?
Awake from tired.
Today.
Today you'll be on
Vacation.
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 It's a V sound. Vacation.
Vacation.
Exactly. So for this one, you have to add the word will. You see how in all the examples, there's will run, will not go, will visit, will leave. So then here you say you will be. Can you say that?
Will be.
Exactly. So a week from today, you will be on vacation.
Awake for today you will be on
Vacation.
vacation.
Very good. Good job, Nana. That's exactly how you do it. Lucy, can you fill in this blank?
She said that she bake cookies for me
Later.
later today.
Same thing for this one. You have to include the will in front. Will run, will leave. So this one, she will bake. Can you say
She
that?
will bake.
Yeah. So she said
She said that she will bake cookies for me later today.
Very good. Good job, Lucy. Sophia, can you do this one?
We will paint in art class tomorrow.
Very good. That's exactly right. Thank you, Sophia. Gabriel, can you do this one?
They will eat at a fancy restaurant the day after tomorrow.
Good job, Gabriel. And next is practice. Do you guys want to do practice or a game? Because we only have 6 minutes left. So if you want to do more practice, raise your hand. 你要是想做这些练习，举手。或者我们玩游戏。你要是想玩游戏，现在举手。看你们呢？Okay, Nana said 玩游戏. So we'll do game. Sophia, did you want to do game or practice?
I want to play game.
Okay, we will do the game. So the game is charades. Does anyone know how to play charades? Gabriel, do you know how to play charades?
Here's what I found.
I don't know.
That's okay. Lucy, do you know how to play charades? No? That's okay. Christina, do you want to explain how to play charades?
So, charades is when you act out a certain thing, for example, an animal, and everybody else has to guess what that animal is. For example, if I went like this, what do you think I am, assuming I'm an animal?
Anyone can unmute their mics. If she does this, what does...
Yeah, exactly. I am a rabbit. That's how you play charades. So how about now, do you want to start off our game of charades?
Yes. Yes.
No, you can choose anything and then act it out and we will guess. Okay?
I don't know.
对
No, no.
charades 就是你想一个词儿 and then 像 Christina 她想的就是兔子，所以她是这样的。所以你想一个词儿，然后你做什么，然后我们猜你想的词儿是什么。Does that make sense? Or 你要是还没想到一个词儿我们可以让 Sophia 先来，还是你已经想到了？
What is it?
Okay, Sophia can go first. Does anyone know what Sophia?
Butterfly.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
No, it's a bird.
Oh, it's a bird. That's a very good thing for a bird, but a butterfly was also a really good guess. But next time, if someone gets it wrong, don't tell them what the answer is right away. So if, for example, Lucy guessed butterfly, say no, and then someone else can guess. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Good. Good job, Sophia. Nana, do you want to do the next word? Oh, no, it's doing a gesture. Does anyone know what this means?
Tiger. It is
No,
a tiger.
Was it a tiger?
Yes.
Yes. Good job. That was a really good one, Nana. Lucy or Gabriel, do one of you guys want to do one?
I don't know. It's Gabriel.
Gabriel. Nana wants you to do one. Can you think of a word and act it out?
I don't know.
Gabriel, can you think of
Is the animal a kind of fish?
you're thinking of a word and you're acting it out. So do something that shows what the word is. Does that make sense? Okay, so oh, he's doing this. What does this mean? Sophia, Lucy, or Nana, do you know what this means? Gabriel, do it again. Does anyone know what this could mean?
Snake.
A
A
snake.
snake?
Sophia, what did you want to say?
Cobra.
It's a snake.
A snake? Gabriel, is it a snake? No?
No.
Doesn't.
It is the
It
elephant.
is
Sophia, what did you say?
It is the elephant.
Elephant? Is it an elephant?
it is a verb actually.
Oh, it's a verb. So an action. It's not a animal. Lucy, do you have a guess? Oh, Lucy, we can try to guess yours after we get Gabriel's. So first, does anyone know what Gabriel's word was? Sophia, Nana, or Lucy, do you know what this could mean? It's an action.
Fish.
Sorry,
Worm. Fish.
fish. Lucy, what did you say?
It's a worm.
A worm? No, he said it was an action word, 就是一个动词. So it's something you do. So what does this mean?
Swim. Swimming.
Swim. Gabriel, is it swimming? No, it's not swim. Lucy, what do you think?
It is a boxing.
Boxing.
No.
Gabriel, is it that?
Boxing.
Is it boxing? No? His movement was this. What does this remind you of? So for example, what does this remind you of?
Writing.
Writing. Gabriel, is it writing?
finally correct.
Yay, good job. It was writing. Okay, Lucy, do you want to quickly show us yours? And then we have to end class.
现象舌的。本来还说的真好。
Oh, this. Does anyone know what this means?
就稍等等阵。
No, no. Do you
不
know
是珊瑚礁，
or Sophia? What does this mean?
It is a dog.
No.
It is a kitten. It is a tiger.
这我就
It
有。
is a kite.
Not a kite either. Lucy,
Kite.
kite. Is it a kite? No? Is it an animal? Or is it a verb?
It's an animal.
Okay, it's an animal. 动物. What other animals are there?
Rabbit.
No?
Pig.
Does anyone else have any guesses? Lucy, can you do the movement again?
Wait.
What does this remind you guys of?
Line. No.
I don't think
Right.
anyone. Oh,
就是大海宝。
does anyone know?
我的考卷俺留个问，待会儿解释。
Okay, I don't think anyone knows. Lucy, can you tell us what it was?
Wait. It's a turtle.
Oh, that's so cute. So her word was turtle. Oh, your turtle's so cute. That's so cool. Thank you for sharing, Lucy. That's really cool. Well, it's 10:36, so class is over. But it was a really fun class today. And thank you guys for paying attention today. Good work. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Thank you so much
Bye.
for coming. I hope you guys
Bye.
learned something. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.